Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course. I hope that you've had a fantastic day. I do want to talk with you about some things that we've heard in the earlier years of Love and Marriage Huntsville that always stuck with me in regards to Melody and Martell. But first, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video. It would help me so much because then YouTube will recommend this video to more people who have similar interests, similar likes, so that they can enjoy the content just like you. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I do celebrity interviews, reality TV star interviews. I do TV show recaps, and I talk about various subjects that, affect women. So let's go ahead and jump right on in. So first, I want to be clear that I'm only talking about some women, some people who would actually fit into having like the pick me energy, being male identified. And certainly, if you would not ill advise anyone because you put up with crap, then obviously this does not apply to you. And I am not generalizing. As you can see the slide, a generalization is a broad statement about a group of people, things, or ideas. It states something they have in common. Clearly, I will just be speaking about some women. Okay, so we all remember, especially during the pandemic, I remember Dr. Heavenly from Married to Medicine. She would go live like every day, y'all, when the country was completely shut down. And Dr. Heavenly interviewed Melody. And Melody told her about how when she was married to Martell and she confronted him about his cheating, he actually told Melody that she should converse with older women who have been cheated on, perhaps to get some sort of um, fake strength or delusion to put up with cheating because he assumes that all older women have put up with cheating. And it was just manipulation at its finest. And I'm so glad that Melody is a smart and spiritual woman because at least then, in the bottom of her heart, in the back of her mind, she knew that that was not right. She knew that there was something wrong about her husband responding to him being caught cheating. Well, I think that you should speak with older women. The reason why Martell said that, of course, is because he knows that some women, not all, some women have accepted cheating, whether it was because they were stay at home moms or they felt like they had to have a spouse. They were male identified. So their identity and their false sense of confidence is rooted in the fact that they can say that they have a spouse or that they have a man. So Martell actually wanted to push his wife in the arms of pick me women who already are struggling with self esteem and self respect and courage to live as a single woman. And so he wanted Melody to have that same type of energy. And it just really speaks to his level of security and how he feels about himself if he would want his wife to take on insecure energy. But that was what he was expecting her to do. So I hate to say it, but there are some older women out there, not just older, but you can meet a peer who's your age, but it's just there are some women out there who will tell you that you're picky for having standards or you're too picky and that you should date potential. My friends and I have talked about being told by women, you're too picky. Some of your rules you may have to bend. I remember one of my sisters telling me that. She came up to Michigan State for the weekend one time when I was in college and took me out to lunch. And she said that. I remember that. And I mean, that is so toxic just because you have chosen to settle and you've chosen to bend your rules. Don't tell me to do the same because I am focused. And so I found this screenshot, this slide, and it says, women, unless you lower your standards, which you've set way too high, you're going to end up a lonely cat lady. we freaking hate being alone. Well, let me say this, that there are so many benefits to being single and being in solitude. Melody, in fact, when she goes live on IG, she talks about this all the time. I feel like I am most creative being single. I get to all these story ideas for content for my channel. They come to me, and then I start writing down, or I'll type in the notes in my phone, my notes that I want to share with you all. And then, after work, I start putting together my slideshow, like the visuals that I give you all. And then I do my recording. And so it makes me thankful that I am single and I don't have children that I'm obligated to take care of, because I can do the things that I enjoy outside of work. That's why you don't see me, because I worked out after I logged out of work, and then I enjoyed some content here on YouTube, and then I decided to take care of my 2 videos that was on my heart to do. So I feel very productive and very positive. And I'm not saying that if you are married and or have kids that you can't feel this same productive, happy, creative feeling. But I'm just saying that if you don't have those obligations, you can really just dive into your creative self. That's all. But I do just want to say that, some people will tell you to be picky. And me and my girlfriends have talked about this. We say our friends and coworkers who are white, Indian, Asian, their communities are telling them to date potential and that they are picky. I have absolutely never had a white female friend or coworker tell me that they've been told that they're picky. Their women will say, yeah, if he likes you, he'll buy a diamond. I remember an older coworker who was white telling me that, and she's absolutely right. And that's just not conversation that in our community that we hear often. And then so men like Martell know that there are pick-me's out there, male identified women who will reinforce their gaslighting, which is why I titled this video Gaslight Assistants. Why Martell told Melody to talk with women about cheating, because he knows that there are some women out there who are so desperate just to say that they have a husband or they have a man, that they will go along to get along, or they will be out here in the YouTube streets and every other streets caping for men like him, to the point where they judge harshly Melody and say mean things about her and put false narratives out there. Y'all have seen the live that was aired yesterday. So it's that male identified energy that causes them to reinforce the gaslighting from the men. And it is something that I can never fully understand or even fully measure. But I just hope that one day these women wake up. And then it's so funny because it's like, on one token, you can say, oh, they're funny, they're smart, they're spiritual. And then when it comes to a man, when it comes to a Black man, there's no holding them accountable. But you'll have all these strict, harsh judgments and expectations for the woman, for Melody. Make it make sense. There's an imbalance there. So it's something that I'll just never understand, because I don't have that pick me energy. And it's a vicious cycle perpetuated not just by the men who are disrespectful and unappreciative, but also by the women who chose to accept toxic relationships. So I just want you all to know that, if you are single with no kids, you're not alone and you enjoy your life, be thankful for your health, for employment, for all of your needs being met and your friendships. You've got it going on. You do. And I ask again that you please hit the like button on this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you have not already done so to Show Style and Spirit. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please give me your feedback in the comments. I love to hear from you all, and I'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye.